Hey all, and welcome to the third edition of Addictive Alternative. I'm Lisa Crandall.
And I'm Josh McCabe.
Well, it looks like the weather outside isn't the only thing that's going to be heating up this first week of March. We have a plethora of excellent musicians coming to the area. Strap on those dancing shoes and get ready for an amazing time this weekend. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, Josh. You see people, poor little Josh here was born with 2 left feet. He tries.
Hey, like I say, it's not about the quality of my dance moves. It's about the heart I put into it, right?
Okay. Keep telling yourself that. You'll be just fine. Anyway, let's get to the music and see what has us so pumped for this weekend.
All right, well, let's start off the weekend just a little bit early. You can hit up the Hub on Wednesday the 4th for the third week of Battle of the Bands, presented by 97.7 KCRR. This is the second annual Battle Royale, and we'll be providing you with some more extensive coverage of the event in the weeks to come. The 3 bands scheduled to appear this Wednesday include Chocolate Crackers, Slip Silo, and the Hippie Zippers. And if you're over 21, cover is free.
Well, I'm sold. Everything's better when it's free. Moving on to the actual weekend, we have another great event at the Hub. Iowa City Natives Public Property will be throwing down with their mix of reggae, ska, and roots music. After 4 years, 3 albums, and hundreds of gigs, Public Property have established themselves as one of America's top touring reggae bands. You won't find the dance floor empty when the prop hits the stage. I've personally seen them 6 or 7 times in just the past few years, and I haven't been able to sit down yet.
Of course you would love it, you hippie. It's reggae and it's free. You hippies are always trying to mooch off the man, I tell you. Well, moving on to Saturday night at the Hub, we have another up-and-coming local favorite, 3 Pounds of Love. Jake, Ryan, and Jeff are a Paro trio from right here in Cedar Falls. Their music is a cross of rock, blues, and some funk with a little bit of psychedelic overtones thrown in for good measure. This show is in honor of their first released studio album. I've been listening to their stuff on MySpace, and let me tell you, I'm pumped. So don't be surprised when these guys get famous.
Well, apparently they're already famous with the Cedar Falls Police Department. I heard the cops have shut down 3 of their shows since they formed in the fall of 2005, the last being in Jake's garage. Moving over to Spicoli's on Friday night, Daisy Head Maisie will be appearing. They were labeled by the Star Tribune as the best band you've never heard. Daisy Head Maisie have been entertaining audiences for over a decade with their energetic live show and honest, rootsy pop songs. I took a listen to these guys, and I have to agree with the Star. They sound great.
And also at Spicoli's, on Saturday night, another local favorite band, Hazer, will be gracing the stage. Hazer is primarily a rock and roll band with some alternative influences thrown in as well, not to mention some great vocals. Their debut EP, entitled Peach Fuzz, is now available on iTunes, so definitely check that out. There is no cover for this show, so I expect all you starving kids with no money to be there. Also, don't forget to check them out right here on Addictive Alternative.
And for those of us with a little change in our pockets, get ready to be blown away. At least I was last summer when I caught this next group at our very own Hub. They're called Tea Leaf Green, and they hail from San Francisco. Seriously, people, this is the band to see live right now. They will be appearing at the Caboose in Minneapolis on the 6th and 7th, and then heading over to Madison, Wisconsin to play at the High Noon Saloon on the 8th. And yours truly will be there holding down the rail at all 3 shows. If you've never heard of them before, I recommend checking them out on the Live Music Archive. This is a non-commercial site with over 58,000 concerts available for download, and there's plenty of the Leaf to be heard there. Tea Leaf Green, while sometimes labeled a jam band, don't tell them that, is essentially a rock and roll band. Not only can they jam with the best of them, the lyrical integrity of their music is astounding. They just released their 5th studio album to date, and it's called Raise Up the Tent. And if you never listen to another word I say, that's cool. But trust me on this one, you will love this band.
Whoa, Lisa, let's breathe. Don't get so excited.
I know, I
can't hyperventilate again.
They're really good.
Well,
I tell you.
I'll take your word on that.
All right.
But I think that just about wraps it up for this edition of Addictive Alternative. And if you're still bored this weekend, well, it's definitely not our fault. And remember, if you didn't hear it from us, you probably shouldn't be listening to it.
All right, people. Well, till next time, hope to see you at the show. See what I'm saying? Pretty weak.
I know.
She's a robot? That's all.